Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Guys, it's such a pleasure to have you here, and I'm super excited to do this read for you. This will bring you from where we are now up until Monday of next week, okay? So that's what we're looking at here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with what Spirit wants you to know most, and then we'll get into your money message, career, money, and finance. And then we also will focus in on what is most important in terms of your love life. So whatever is the most important message that wants to come up to the surface, that's what we're going to focus in on. Okay. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below, guys. Do keep in mind, guys, I am at the tail end of the Aligned Reset, my new program out here, and we are offering that early bird pricing for one more day. So that means $100 off plus some exclusive goodies. So if you are interested, I am looking for 10 women. This isn't a course. It's actually a transformative experience. So if you've been feeling stuck, carrying all the guilt in wanting more in life, and maybe you've been second guessing your desires, this program is for you. Because so often cultural messages, tell us that seeking more, whether it's financial success or professional recognition or just a deeper fulfillment, it might be a little selfish, but the truth is those desires reflect a deeper need for security, connection, and purpose. And the Aligned Reset, the program, is all about 4 areas of reflecting on what you truly want and what truly matters to you, resetting patterns that keep you stuck. If you're doing the same thing over and over and getting the same results, then this is your ticket to make a change and realign. And that's the third step: realign and actually, realign with your values and your authentic, ambitions, and then rise to who you are meant to be in life without any shame or apology. So it is about creating alignment from the inside out, with softness and ease and not exhaustion. It's about really strengthening that nervous system and resetting it, integrating your new values where you are now, and giving yourself that permission to pursue your true desires. So if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed, tired, and ready for a fresh start, this 6-week journey is definitely the tools that will help you support you and reset from the inside out within a very safe, powerful container of just 10 women. So click the link in the description box below for more details. We'll have a quick chat and see if this is a good match, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. We will start with this deck here, and let's take a look at what Spirit's message is for you during these next few days here. All right, what is going on for Sagittarius? Guys, thanks for all the love and all the likes, subscribes, and shares. I totally appreciate it. Please continue to definitely like and subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. I so appreciate it. Okay. All right, Sag, what is going on for you right now? What does Spirit want you to know most during this time? What is it that we get for you? Okay, we got the 2 of Wands. We got the 8 of Swords coming through here. We've got the 5 of Swords coming through here. Choices that you have. Wow, you have some things coming up. You're being revisited by something to really push through. What do we get? The Knight of Cups, expression of emotion. There's some sort of conflict and an expression of emotion, and it's about making a decision to break free. Okay, maybe you've been wobbling whether or not to say something or not. This is about making progress, about the conflict of I'm stuck, so to speak. But this is saying is that it's just an illusion, and that you've got other choices that you can make in this. You're just a little clouded at this moment because of some sort of mindset, addiction, or toxicity. This could be something that was learned at childhood that is stemming into your adulthood, that could be standing in the way of you passionately moving forward. Okay, so this is saying is about breaking free. It's your chance to break free and make that decision. That choice is yours. No one can make that such but you. So there has been some sort of conflict and an expression of emotion, or a romantic expression. Now, this could be through someone else coming through, but you're breaking free and you're making a decision. Maybe you've been waiting on something, or maybe that you've been waiting, you're holding your your voice in terms of expressing something. But this is about making progress. It's about there's a conflict of no longer being stuck. You want to get yourself out of the stuckness and into the passion and moving forward. All right. You want to be on your way. You want movement and change. And that's what the Knight of Wands is all about. So there's some sort of movement and change that is coming through. But there's an illusion of feeling stuck. And that's just a conflict in the mind. So what is it that we need to know about this Five of Swords here? Okay, because that's conflict. Okay, there's a conflict of feeling stuck and making progress because someone else is not following through. See, they're not in the picture. You see the one, you see them looking at someone, but they're not in the picture. Like you're waiting on something. It's like you want to say something, but for some reason, it's like it's about. Well, let's just take a look. What is the Five of Swords, real quick? This is about you want to speak the truth. This is like you're waiting for someone to speak their truth, or this is you speaking your truth, being fair, being a quick thinker. All right, and the Queen of Rods, and then the Queen of Swords. You could be taking on this energy of fairness and strength and optimism and confidence, and there's some sort of conflict. There's conflict here. There could be two people to choose from, a fire sign and then an air sign. And there's a conflict between two. Only you know what that is for you, Sag, okay? But there's a conflict of two and feel like you're stuck because you're not making progress because someone's not expressing something. There is a conflict somewhere. So, but I'm getting, what is this Devil card here? What is this Devil card coming through? Someone needs to let go of something to be able to move forward. They got the Hangman in reverse. When I get the Hangman in reverse, it usually talks to me about there's some sort of something needs to let go. Something needs to be let go so it can push forward passionately. So interesting. What is it in terms of letting go? What is this? A divine connection here. Wow, with wisdom and boundaries. Ooh. So someone needs to let go of something and they have the wisdom. There's a divine connection here. And someone needs to set boundaries that's coming through here. Whoa, how interesting, guys. There's a divine connection, but someone needs to let go of something to pursue it or set their boundaries using their wisdom. This could be using your wisdom to set strong boundaries in a connection of divine that where someone has a choice. I don't know. Are you waiting on something that has a choice to put in the work or not? And it's kind of like waiting for the answer. Like you're either deciding that or someone else's, or you're waiting for someone else to in some sort of way. But I get that you're making some sort of decision. It's about expressing something and moving forward. How interesting is that? Interesting. What does Spirit want you to know most about this situation? Rise above all limitations. Your advice is rising above all limitations. When I'm ready to make positive changes in my life, I attract whatever I need to help me. Beautiful, guys. You're rising above any sort of limitations to passionately move forward. This devil energy, what is that Capricorn energy? Yeah, this is about balancing out. It's Sagittarius, balancing things out. You've been enlightened on how to balance something out. Moderation. Moderation when things are hidden. Focus on moderation. When things are hidden, it's about using your intuition to passionately move forward, but continuously persevere. But do so in moderation. What is the choice? The illusion. Illusion? The illusion of putting in the work into something. The illusion of having the choice, the illusion you're not putting the effort into fantasy. You're going to set boundaries in a divine connection because you have the wisdom and you know something. Ooh, Sag, that's what I'm getting. Okay, all right. I feel that you have the clarity, but it's about doing it in some sort of way. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. That's Spirit's message coming through. Okay. Interesting. Note your comments below, guys. Let me know how that resonates. All right. I am going to pull you kind of like a manifestation card on that. I don't know what's going to come through, but who knows? But in Spirit's message, what is it that you need to focus in on? What is the key? Love is the greatest power. If you could wrap every thought in love, if you could love everything and everyone, your life would be transformed. For some of you, it has to do with your love life. All right. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at career, money, and finance for Sag. What comes through for you there? Okay. Career, money, finance. What is important message that comes through for Sagittarius here? Okay. Yeah, it definitely has to do with love, guys. You can see it's quite complicated. Okay. I feel that there's more than two people in the picture, and it's a divine connection in some sort of way. We'll get into the love read in a minute, but let's take a look at career, money, and finance and see what message wants to reveal itself. Okay, so we go from, let's see here. I'm just going to pull all these here. So we got Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Hangman, the King of Swords, Temperance coming out again. You're coming out in your own read again. Temperance to overcome any sort of disappointment. So there, maybe you were impoverished about looking, you're moving. This is about like needing to gain, take a strategic vision and looking for something from a different angle, and really focusing in on the power of having the intellect and the power of the mind to balance something out regarding emotional heartbreak in some sort of way. What is this Three of Swords? Eight of Cups. You are deciding in a work situation whether to continuously work on it because you're not getting the money that you want. Okay, note your comments below, guys. Let me know if that resonates here. It's time to balance something out. Like you already know this could be, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Of course it is. It's King of Swords. But this is saying you've got authority over the mind to balance something out. Your energy coming out again. You're showing up in your work read again. And just as you did in Spirit's read, moderation. And this is about moving forward, even though that something might be hidden, like you're not sure the next steps, but you know you have to move forward because you're not getting what you want. Yeah, you need to move forward. You're going towards your victory, success, and rewards. Like you can get this. And so I feel that something disappointed you, that maybe that didn't bring in the money that it was supposed to, or that you thought it would, and you're trying to see something from a different perspective. You're trying to look at something differently, and based on the strategy that was set for it, to look at the bigger picture, to look at the the terrain there. That usually talks about like confidence, growth, looking ahead with greater leadership skills. They've got a wand in their hands. This is leadership skills. You've got leadership skills, and you're trying to see the bigger picture and like on how to transform this. So there's victory and success with the Six of Wands. What is that? Yeah, it's like you're walking away from the victory success that was a memory. Whatever it is that you're working on, there's something that you're working on that's not bringing in what you want it to bring in, and it's not getting you the victory that you want. And so now, then what? Fast change and movement. Okay, so there is big change. There is travel, movement, progress, sudden changes, and excitement. Wow. Four of Pentacles, of bringing in the balance and security, like not hoarding the money, that money's not everything. Like you're seeing that it's not just money. Money's a big component in this. But if you just concentrate on money, then for your success and happiness, then if something happens, it's almost as if that there is some sort of, what do I want to get at, like um, insecurity or hoarding materialism. And this is a stay away from possessiveness. This is fast movement and change regarding your stability. What else? There's a message that comes through from a Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a message of Six of Pentacles for more work. There's a message that comes through that if you put more work into something, you're in and perfect your skill, your talent, all right, it's going to help level things out. You can kind of see the scales being balanced. The Six of Pentacles is focusing in on, really like generosity. You might be getting some help. This is support. There's some sort of generosity that comes to you in the form really fast that you just couldn't even expect. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's like a beautiful surprise, a message that once you don't focus in on money and you focus on like put your talents and your gifts, and you balance something out, uh, and it's out of like, I'm no longer feeling like I'm stuck in the mind. I can make the change, get the rest that I need to reset and step up and be on top in some sort of way. So you're above the competition here, is what I'm getting. So interesting. What is it that you need to know about the Seven of Wands? That your earning power is building. You're building a business. You're making sound decisions. Some of you could be getting a corporate job and hearing about that. Because maybe that you're in an unstable position, and maybe you went through a rough patch, and as a healer, or you're reinventing yourself, or there's no work in what you're doing, and you're kind of low on cash a little bit, and this is, you're manifesting money. You're reaching the goals. Hey, you're getting a hand up. You're getting financial assistance. You're getting hands-on work. You're doing work with your hands. For some of you, you could be doing some physical labor just to kind of move energies in the body, and it could be refreshing in some sort of way. But you could be asking for help in getting some sort of position, okay? Because you're not stuck. This is about being on top. What else do you need to know? Butterfly, sudden change, a second indication of a sudden change. You could be seeing butterflies a lot. It could be travel. Maybe you have to move. You could be getting a short-term loan, but there's movement. There's fun work. There's temp jobs out there. There's fun work. This is what this talks about. Fun work, creative work, and there's movement in that. Some of you could be getting a temporary contract or a temp position, all right, and focusing in on that for the time being as things metamorphosize, all right? You're taken care of here, okay? I'm just going to let you know you're taken care of here. Do note that there is movement forward, slow and steady. Keep putting in the work. Progress is already being made. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to cover your bills. You might be an apprentice at something, but it's time to make a decision on this. What else do you need to know here? I accept all that I've created for myself, my past and my present, and I'm willing to allow the future to happen. Exactly, guys. So this is what this is saying. The future is already happening. You're forgiving all past experiences that maybe something didn't work out as you had thought. And so now you are moving forward, but you're confidently moving forward. And so this is quite powerful. Is there anything from the Oracle that you need to be aware of in your job? It's saying don't stay stuck. You have the power to take the lead. You're on top of things. You can work there's answers here. Okay. The card that I get for you in your work here, it's saying that you are an internal being. Take a look at the world around you, Sag. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, you now know the truth of who you really are. You are a master of the universe. Look at that. That's exactly what I was getting when I was, getting this. It's like mastering what you do. You are the heir to the kingdom. You are the perfection of life. It wants to remind you you have it in you. And you're moving from the past and you're moving into something different that you've never, maybe never done before. You're whole, you're strong, you're powerful, and you are, this is about getting in harmony with brand new energy moving forward. Anything else that you need to be reminded of? Begin now. It's time to plant those seeds. So if you've been wondering, should I wait for something to happen? This is about begin now and planting the seeds. Perfect that talent. I do get that, that there is an opportunity. You might be going through a little rough patch, but something happens to where there is, you're covered. Okay, it's kind of like. You've got, this is about moving forward, releasing the old, and now you're moving forward. You've broken some sort of pattern from the past, and now you're moving forward. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Whatever it is, it's really good, guys, okay? So if you've been seeking something and maybe you have to start out new at something, really consider it, because something little can become big, all right? All right, let's take a look at your love life and see what comes through. Love life, what do we get? What do we get for love life for Sagittarius? This is you making a decision. This is your feminine energy, your spiritual, optimistic, charismatic, and competent side. Even spiritual, you're making some sort. You're at a point of making a decision. I got that even on your first read. Your spirit, yours from spirit, and of course, you're getting that in some way, shape, or form in your work life and finances too. Okay, what do we get in your love life for Sagittarius? Most important message. Yeah, you're rowing in a different direction of the mind with fast moving. You're moving fast too with new inspiration. You're moving fast. You make a decision and you're rowing in the direction of a calmer mind. Yep, there we go. The Eight of Cups is coming through again. This is the second time we got it in your work in here. I think that your work and your love life are related. You might like someone at work, or there could be some sort of association with doing something that you love, walking away from. That could be it too, that's coming out in the love read. Doesn't have to pertain to a romantic partner. It could be walking away from the Eight of Cups so you can get the Ten of Cups. Yeah, and this is about reunions and celebrations. Like you're walking away. Maybe you're not going for a reunion. Look at, oh my gosh, that leave it to you. There could be a reunion and a celebration and a victory because of it. Because you walked away, there's a celebration, and then there's recognition and victory and success. I feel that the boundaries that came up previously is I feel that you are setting boundaries for yourself. There's new inspiration that brings in victory and success, and there's fast change and movement from a reunion. You could bump into someone. You walked away and are rowing in the direction of calmness, and all of a sudden, boom, things change like a domino effect. This is socializing, getting together with others in terms of that celebrating. It also indicates, kind of social events and gatherings and friendships. There's something happens fast. You move forward. Like it's almost like your social interactions help move you forward and help you overcome and row in the direction of getting, stuck in the mind in some sort of way. What's this recognition of this Six of Wands coming through here? Because that is success, self-confidence, and progress and victory. Victory and new inspiration. Like you get victory and new inspiration comes through. Look there's your Ten of Cups. It's funny that I said you walk away from the Eight of Cups so you can get your Ten of Cups. And it happens fast. You're not settling, Sag. You're satisfied. Whatever this is, when you walk away, you feel And it's not out of an egoic way. It's like just your energy within you. You feel satisfied. You feel that contentment. And that's what this Ten of Cups is doing. You feel like you got some sort of success from walking away. And this is what the cards are saying. You get a wish come true, whatever that is. Ooh, be careful what you wish for, guys. Okay. I think you're trying a new approach and it's working. Look at the strategy. You're looking at the bigger, it's a new approach and a strategy towards for long-term happiness is the Ten of Cups. Isn't that fun to ask it? And Nine of Cups, it brings the strategy for long-term happiness works. You are standing by what it is that you want. Wow, you took a pause. You got the rest and this is what I'm getting. Wow, guys, you're gonna have to tell me in the comments here because I get long-term happiness here. You're really happy here. Yeah, you were focused on some sort of illusion that of a limiting belief that stood in the way and stood in the way of your dreams. The illusion of a limiting belief that stood in the way of your dreams. Wow, guys. You see it. You see it clearly. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I get fire energy, water energy, and sword energy as well. And of course, water. I'm getting it all here. I'm not getting tons of pentacle energy at all. This is really focusing in on love. This is love. There's no pentacles here. Interesting. This is true. This is true love and happiness. You're gonna have to let me know, guys. Note your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to know. Send you so much love and light, guys. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.